Okay, in this video, what we're going to be talking about is actually projecting or changing the projection of a data set. In this case, we have the Pennsylvania counties, and if we look at their properties, so we can see PA NAT 83 here, I'm going to right-click on it, and again, go to Properties. And what you'll notice in the Source tab is that, in fact, the geographic coordinate system of this data set is GCS North American 1983, or the datum North American 1983. Now you'll notice, and I want to make sure you understand this, that it doesn't matter what the data frame's coordinate system is. And you'll notice now I've moved this into a Mercator projection. What we're going to see is that this set of data retains its native coordinate system, or its NAT 83 definition. Notice, so I moved it into a transverse Mercator, but in fact the data didn't change at all, and it's simply the way it's being visualized. But there are many situations where in fact we want our data set to have a different projection than the data that we receive. So in this case, what I'm really interested in is getting the Pennsylvania counties into a PA South state plane coordinate system. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to be using one of ARC Toolbox's tools. And so again, I'm going to open up ARC Toolbox, and I'm going to select the Data Management Tool set, and then the Projection and Transformations tools. And in this case, I'm going to check or select the Project tool. Okay. So I'll click on that, and we'll open it up, and we'll see what options are available to us. Now again, Project is used when a data set already has a coordinate system associated with it, and what we need to do is actually change that. So we have an input data set, and in this case we're going to be using our PA NAT 83. And you notice that it reads its existing coordinate system. You'll notice here again GCS North American 1983. And now what I want to do though is I want to change this to a PA, but I'm going to change the name now to State Plane South. State Plane South. Now my output coordinate system, what I'm going to do here is select an option. I'm going to go to my projected coordinate systems, and I'm going to select State Plane. And what I'm going to do is again select the NAT 83, and I'm going to choose NAT 83 US feet, and I'm going to go all the way down to Pennsylvania. In this case, I'm going to project it into Pennsylvania South. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hit OK. And now I'm going to, in fact, run the tool. Now, in this case, I'm not going to use a geographic transformation because I just want a standard NAT 83 to State Plane South. I'm going to click OK. Now it'll take a minute for this to run, and you'll notice, by the way, right down here, we can see that the tool is running and the progress streamer right there. And again, sometimes it takes a few minutes for these tools to run. Oh, there we go. And it's kicked it out. And again, you'll notice in terms of the process, we have check. That means that it worked. And now what you'll notice is that, in fact, here we go. PA State Plane is there. Now it doesn't look any different, but you'll notice I'm going to insert a new data frame. And remember, when you insert a new data frame, it does not have a coordinate system. Whatever the first data set that I bring into it is, in terms of its coordinate system, that will define the data frames unless I previously define it. So I'm going to drag this down, and there is our Pennsylvania counties in PA State Plane South. Now notice if I click on it, go to its properties, we actually have, notice, NAT 83 State Plane South. So in fact, it is a very different coordinate system. It's Lambert conformal conic is the general projection being used. And we have, in terms of our datum, we're still using NAT 83, and you notice that's why I didn't have to change the datum. Okay, so that's changing the coordinate system and projection of a data set. Next time we will talk about projecting undefined data.